And we are live.
Yes, we are. Yes, we
Hi,
are.
everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, the whole
Do you know?
crew's here. Did you order the coffee already?
Hey, guys. Hang on.
Hey,
Can
everyone.
Can you hear me properly?
Can we
How
get
come I
some
can't hear
feedback
you?
about our sound? Can everyone hear?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I know what it is.
Go
Just give
on.
me just a sec.
Hi.
There we go. And I think we can hear ourselves. Yeah. There you go. It's better.
Yeah, here we
It
are.
was just a feedback issue, but it's sorted. There we
Great.
go. Hey,
Hi,
everybody.
Kat. Kat, I don't know what experiences you've had this week, but girl, I saw you. It was lovely. Only briefly, you smiled, and I smiled.
Yeah, man.
We were both busy.
So let me just do
That's on
one
the other
thing.
side.
There we go. Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
Blessed.
Blessed. Hey, Kat. Hey, Shelby.
Hey, Shelby. Hey,
Hey, Kennedy.
Kennedy. Hiya.
Hi, guys. Good to see you here today. All right. So,
Yeah, Lisa M. Harrison's. Yeah, I finished that last night before I went to bed.
I see,
Yeah,
I see,
definitely caught that.
I see Shelby saying, yeah, you missed the last catch
Yeah.
us if you can. You said I want to be there in real
Real
time.
time fam.
Yeah, look,
Hey.
this is how it goes. Like basically, it's like a frequency thing. So if you can catch it, then you wear the frequency of that moment and it's co-creation, and then obviously the replay for the one who couldn't catch it. You can access if you're a member on Ko-Fi, or you can purchase one of them. Say if you miss one of them, you can purchase it. I think it's for £5. 555, something like that. Anyway, so they still give you the option to purchase one if you wanted to have access to the replay. But yeah, for the most part, if you get trust, then you just get trust in it. That's how it goes. And we're trying to, as much as possible, like it's like for us, it's like a last minute thing. We're not trying to plan it. That's the whole point of it, basically. And then
Most
yeah,
days we just get a follow the inclination to go for it, or Mondi will be washing his hands and be like, "Today we go live."
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Diana.
Hey, Deanna.
Um, Yeah, everybody. We fabulous here. I tell you, like, cause I see you saying help everyone. It's
Yeah,
absolutely
that three eye
fabulous.
atlas talk. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
lovely. And yeah, of course.
Oh, Kennedy.
Um,
Yeah. Um.
yeah, it's pretty much. I don't know how it resonated for you, but it totally resonated with me. Like that's how I've been feeling. I've had a very adventurous October. Let's put it that way. It's been a very interesting October.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah. Like it's kind of
yeah.
like. w-
I've been practicing as well, Kat, by the way. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, Kat, I get it. But I thought you were also now jumped onto Mindsight or True Vision now.
Yeah.
I've been practicing that, like results.
Yeah. Hey, blessed. Oh, not sure.
They're coming
Say
in.
hi to you.
Yeah.
Um. So
And
basically, hey, everyone.
this week we have our conversation with Blessed is on. Hey Brandon. Yeah, our conversation with Blessed
Hey,
is
Brandon.
on. And it was lovely. It was lovely. Hi Aga. Hey, we'll just give everyone a couple moments to come in and then we can start
Haley.
chatting away.
And I see
Hi Lilu.
Daniel
Is it
is saying.
am I saying it wrong? Is it Lilo or Lilu? It's only because in France, which you're not in, I don't think, but Lilu is like a really popular name, so I just go to Lilu. But hi, hi
So
Lee. I'll just call you Lee then.
Daniel is saying that you say hello. Just
Hey
post
Danielle,
Lisa Harrison Q&A to come here. Did you guys
listen to
listen?
it yet?
Yeah. You know what? First of all, thank you for doing this for us. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
And I actually haven't personally, but did you listen to it?
Oh, last night.
You did, right?
Yeah, before I did
Mm,
my meditation, I was
yeah,
like, yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Absolutely. How is everybody okay? All right. how is how is everybody this month? Because my month has been monthing.
Mm, it's been something.
I mean, yeah.
I think
Though I've been getting wonderful. Go on, babes. You got.
no. So you started. To be fair, so
It's
go ahead.
okay. Okay.
Anyway, no jokes. Okay.
um. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Blessed. I'm telling you, the conversation with Blessed is like it's the same vibes. What do you want me to? It's like if I spoke to any of you guys. It's like hot chocolate. It's like cooked food. It's all love. It's good things out here. Like it's a good vibe.
Good things.
Hola. Hi, Stacy.
Hola, Stacy.
um yeah, it was a wonderful conversation, and it was just like another day at the coffee shop. To
Mm.
be fair, it's chatting it up with Blessed.
Yeah, good vibes. Good
Yeah,
vibes.
so Blessed
Yeah.
just said my month has been mind blowing, has been absolutely mind blowing. Everything is falling into place, crazy in some ways, but very exciting and good. Yeah, like I've yeah, the
Yeah.
same, the same. I mean, even some stuff out of the blue. There was like, oh, I have to deal with that. Well, okay. I had some stuff to forgive, which blessed like that was literally the conversation we finished having. And then it bust out, it turns up. So I'm like, get to it, girl. um, and I was having OBEs like every night this week has been very busy for me. And I have commanded in like 2 of them, but it's been every night. So I've just let it just unfold. Anyone else?
Hey, Juliana.
Hey, Juliana. Yeah. And good morning, good afternoon,
Yeah.
good evening, depending on when you're catching us, where you're catching us. Hi, Dominic.
Hey, Dominic. Oh,
So Dominic is wondering, I wonder if Atlas is real or a government lie, like always. Haven't had any dreams or OBs about it. Wow.
I would say,
Hang on. We're just gonna wait till the 10-minute mark and then we'll just dive right into it. But Dominic's pretty much on point. It's
yeah,
basically gonna be around that
in
and
all
some other stuff as
in
well.
all the names.
But yeah,
Really?
forgiveness is a real big one.
In it, the names I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Go on.
Do you know what? Yeah, you said 10 minutes. I'm going, 10 minutes gone. Yeah, 3i Atlas. You know what? For me, it's the name. I was like, come on.
It don't matter the name though, does
Really?
it? It
No,
matters
what
the
I'm saying
happening.
is, okay, it's like an undercover
The name is sus, but
cop.
what?
It's like, I see you. It's like, it's like in all the names.
I don't
Come
know
on.
who named it. Does anyone have a backstory about the name? That's my point. Yeah, blessed. Not your suitcase.
Oh yeah, for forgiveness. Yeah, let's go back to forgiveness real quick. You were saying something about it.
Do you really want to? Fine.
Well, you were on your way to say
Yeah, but then
something.
Dominic got into the juicy. All right, fine. I'll circle back. We
Go go
circle back. We circle back.
go real
Hey,
quick.
Laura. See, this is why I'm waiting the 10 minutes.
Hey Laura, we don't have to dwell on it too long, but you can just still say what you wanted to say.
Yeah. Um. Hey, Mahuri. Okay, we've reached the 10 minutes. What are we getting into first, guys? Do you
Hey,
want
Mahuri.
the three eye atlas chat first, or are we gonna just dive into forgiveness? Both of them are huge bags, needless to say. Just put it in and then we'll go for it. We'll just chat it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Lilu, it does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Forgiveness heals the past. Yeah.
Okay. All of it.
To
All of
Atlas. To Atlas. All of it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's
Yeah, I'm excited for you too, Kat. So
let's
hang on, Kat says big changes on this week. Friday, particularly, I announced to my boss that I'll be looking for another job. The grace to stay just ran out. And now
yeah.
I got to figure out what I want to do with my life. That is exciting. And I am happy for you. And congratulations.
Yeah, well done, because it's not an easy
Just,
thing to do,
it's not easy, but you had the
Yeah.
courage and
We had
you just did it.
we had to say no to big things. Most people at the time, I remember, were saying, "Are we crazy?
Oh no, we got called.
Do you really want to do
No,
this?"
babes. They were like, "You are a fucking idiot." Let me tell you what a fucking idiot looks like. And then
Yeah.
it just sat me down and just ran me off for about
Yeah.
5 minutes. And then in good French style, croissant.
Yeah, because we work in music industry for over 15 years, so you can only imagine. But yeah,
Billy Carson showed a picture of. Okay, we'll do AI Atlas first, then yeah,
mm,
and then we'll get into the forgiveness bag. By the way, guys, thank you for all being here. Let's get into it. So yeah. So Shelby saying Billy Carson showed a picture of Atlas,
yeah.
um, which had a face on the side of it. Yo, why did the pic look like a guy with a fro?
What? It's so coming from there, Shelby. All from Africa.
Shelby, I was like, Grandma?
Yo, hey, you know
Oh.
what, Shelby? Listen, who knows? And you know what? If it Bill Carlson had it been white, maybe it'll be like,
Billy,
okay,
Billy, Billy.
sorry, Billy Carlson had been white, then maybe it would be like, okay, fine. But it's like if you're already black and you're showing a black picture, or someone that possibly could look black, it's like
Anyone could squint and be like, Afro or
but it's only jokes though. Hey, who knows? You know what? Maybe. Personally, I just feel like sometimes there's so much manipulation out there and different agendas, even within spirituality.
eleven eleven.
Not that I'm saying that's what it is, though. All I'm saying is like I think we can only refer ourselves to our own discernment and have a good look at that picture, see what you see, feel what you feel, and then leave it
How
at that.
many of you all saw a face?
So,
Because I did see a face on, and I saw two different pictures.
yeah.
And of the one I saw, I I saw it twice. The first time I was like, I definitely see a face, and the second time I saw it was from a bit further away,
Mhm.
and I said, that looks like a child, and it reminded me of some cherubim that I'd seen before. So it's definitely a face. Like at this point, like we all recognize faces, right? You know what I mean?
Does the face has a fro, Shabby? It looks like it. Well, big curls maybe, but I just think that,
So
and you know how we feel about race anyway, so it's sort of fake concept anyway. But
can we?
yeah.
So
Um,
do you want to read this one, Ali?
oh, okay. So I got you saying I had a dream about three eye at last. I saw it like a comet in the sky, but then it suddenly changed direction. So I uploaded. Other people were pretty confused. Now, you know what I got? What you just did? You. Now I'm more confused now. I don't know. But no, I mean,
I th-
I think it's been there. I just think we shifted, and now we're perceiving.
I think we're perceiving something that's been there as well. But I'm not I I know that you said you saw it like a comet, but maybe we've been told comets all this time were never comets and they've always been just ships.
Yes, like shooting
You see what
stars.
I mean? Like maybe we got just the comets idea wrong. Not that the
Mhm.
ship looked like a comet. Maybe all this time comets have just been ships.
Yeah,
I don't know how anyone else feels about that one.
yeah, and even
Just a thought.
also it's with the concept that space look the way they depict it in movies. See
Yeah.
what I mean? So if now you then think about the firmament and you're thinking about the Earth being a flat plane, then is it now? And these things are called approaching. Is it approaching in the way we perceive it, like from the space? And although you can't access space, but you know what I mean. If you, it depends on uh, how you view it as well, what you believe or
So, Kat, yeah, speaking to what Bless has just said, yeah, you can do it. You got this.
yeah.
You got this. Yep. Crowd out all those doubts. Yeah. And only allow precisely what you wish to do in your life through. No, it's where you are going. You've got this. 110%. We back you.
No,
Cheers to that.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I got my lime tea.
Yeah,
Cheers to
I got
that.
my what is that?
Oh, it's strawberry and well, it's lime,
Raspberry thingy.
strawberry, and raspberry.
Thank you for that, by the way.
You're welcome, Liv.
Um,
Um,
yeah, but just to talk really no in for real now for three eye atlas. No, number one, the name for me was like okay, I can recognize the pattern. I would say, and number two, um, oh, I see Diana. You mentioned something. He's saying, did you see the post from Darius about the face on three eye atlas?
yeah,
Um,
I did. Yeah,
yeah, I've seen the imagery. Um, is that the same imagery that
Billy
your
Carson
Billy
showed.
Carson showed you? You're referring Shelby about the so-called image and how did they obtain the image as well in the first place? That'll be interesting to find out as well.
So Kat's saying a friend of mine did the same thing on Friday with her job. Wow, your workplace must be. Oh, unless that I assumed you worked at the same workplace. Did she do it at another workplace? I wonder. Um, we were catching up last night. Okay, after months apart, and found out. Felt like a big synchronicity. Yeah,
Y-
yeah, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's you're saying. Yo, we stay aligned. Oh, what a juicy conversation. Yep. Yep, girl. I'm leaving my job. Oh, me too, girl. Yep. Sometimes just bees like that.
So I'm saying, Lilo, you're saying that from what I saw, it looks like an eye. And then Cat, just after that, he say, three eye atlas. I thought it looked like a profile of an alien with an elongated head. You see, this is what I'm saying. Depending on beliefs or what you were brought up to believe, you may perceive, or identity as well. Every and each of us will perceive something different. Um,
Yeah, but
and
Big Ed
then,
is a Big Ed. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like Mega, it was giving Mega Mind vibes for real.
yeah.
But and I did see an eye as well
Although I think
for the
that
distant shot.
okay, I'm gonna follow my intuition here. If I was the consciousness that decided to show up that way, I will have the ability. I would have the ability to represent a different thing for each and every single soul on this earth or people on this earth. So the fact that we seen different things don't surprise me because in a way, why would you only appear? Why would you only limit yourself to appear to one particular thing? Um, I personally think that is beyond the galactic realm. I think that it's just the idea of even saying alien and what we used to believe about them coming and visiting us. It's even a limited idea in itself. I think that that is why there's so much kerfuffle about it anyway in the first place. I think they can't explain it. I think they find it difficult to, and then yeah, and
What
then
does that look like?
for us it looks like I said, it looks like a black person with a fro.
I wouldn't say black. No. I'm just saying fro, but I'm not seeing any color
Yeah,
attributed to it
I only said that just
because of the fro.
because of the fro. That's what I'm trying to say. How rooted ideas are. Like if you were going to say,
That's not giving me any color. I'm just seeing a face
yeah, white.
with.
Actually, the face look white.
Come on.
Yeah, but anyway, for me, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, but we're saying face or no face. You're seeing a face,
It
right?
looks like a human face.
Okay.
Like it looks like
That's all we're trying to. That's all we're
that's
trying
how
to
it look.
do. We ain't trying to differentiate race at this point,
Yeah,
babe.
no, but come on now. You know this is going to be like there's a belief that the first human would know that is true or from the black race, but that's not true. Simply not true. But hey, or and from Africa more particularly, these all things we tend to want to believe,
It doesn't really matter at this
but it doesn't
point.
matter.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not even on that.
yeah.
It's like feeling into it. I know that there has definitely been some shifts this month personally where it's like something has changed. And for me, it started around the last full moon. I don't know about everybody else. I think I did a 10-10 reading, but I know from the 7th things were bumping for me like at the beginning of the month, and it just hasn't been the same. And that was the time where I said, "Look at the moon, babe. Doesn't it look hella red to you?"
Yeah, that's true. That's really really true. Um, I'm saying yeah, Diana, you're saying like basically to compare the two already in a way because you say yeah, if it's what Billy Carson saw, I'll watch it later. Yeah, we'll do the same thing as well because I don't know if it's what he saw. And Shelby, you're saying
Yeah,
yeah, Billy,
yeah.
yeah. No, I know it's not the type of person that leans on the rest stuff. But I'm not talking about him personally. I'm talking more about people who may follow him for that particular reason. And we all been formatted to a certain or programmed to a certain extent here. So it wouldn't surprise me if things show up. Okay, have you heard about when you meet certain say Jesus or certain angels, they will appear the way you perceive them, so it means something to you. So what I'm trying to say about this, I think that for different people it may appear differently. That's all. They may see different things.
Look, because Kennedy's saying when I look at the image, I see 3 heads, faces.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so that will make a lot of sense
Hey,
why
Stace.
so they can communicate
He
to
said
each
it's
and
like
every
a
one of us
collage to
differently.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Stace.
I see that as well. Either way, I think at this point, it's gonna have to be a feeling thing. Have you, no matter what we think we see, has anyone felt a shift? Because, like I said, the month has been like manifestation for me has been literally happening like instantaneously. Like I did after my meditation this morning. Actually, got a download this morning. I said I'm gonna come and meditate. That got sidetracked. Had to go back, do my meditation. After my meditation, Mondi came, gave me an impromptu reading, and I was like, okay. And then next thing I know, knock at the door, manifestation appeared right there and then. It's been like that. In less than an hour, things have been manifesting. How's that been for you guys?
So blessed, I'm saying you're saying yeah, you actually think the same thing I was saying, basically that it can be perceived in different ways by different people. I think it's the M. It's the M of that. It's like if you a lot of people have NDEs or Bs do say, well, this is how Jesus appeared to me, or this is how so and so appeared to me. So it does make sense. It reminds me of a dream. Yeah, Yeah, yeah,
Something you once saw.
yeah.
Okay, I had brought it up before, but in the dream, more a vision really.
Yeah,
I watched the night sky come down and it was a joyous moment.
yeah. This is basically the
I literally, when I was listening to Lisa M. Harrison last night, I thought about that. I thought about what you said, and I thought about how everybody's kind of had their own version of what that might look like or what that might feel like for them. And one thing I do appreciate about this community right now is we're all standing in our power about it. Like Aga's out here applauding. You got blessed. Like, yeah, I saw it come down and it was a joyous moment. And me too. Like when I had my one, I'm sure I shared it with you guys. Um, I, I was elated. People were celebrating. Like it was like, ooh, 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 I want that to happen to me. It was like that energy. It was like, you see what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I feel that.
So I see what Kennedy is saying. Yes, I have felt a shift in my dreams. I am with people in my dreams, and then they are contacting me the very next day. Yes, well, you get your
Yep.
yeah, your
Yeah.
abilities
Yeah, that's
coming through.
literally,
And
yeah,
Blessed is saying
Kennedy.
another thing as well. It's interesting. You say, yeah, beings will show themselves in different ways in order to avoid causing fear in the beholder. It's not necessarily deception as it is ensuring you aren't freaked out. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shelby say, okay, a human face with a fro is what I saw, then is what you saw, Shelby. Because I saw the same thing. It doesn't matter, but it's what I saw. You're
Yeah.
right, people to draw to people for a specific reason, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I'm seeing this. I don't see particularly like Shem say, like a black person or whatnot, but definitely a human face with a fro. Once it's been pointed out, though, so I don't know if I was watching it without the influence of anyone, what would I would have seen. So that's the thing as well.
But
Um,
yeah, but you don't really care about that race stuff, so
yeah,
you
that's
just saw a
yeah.
fro and you saw a fro.
Yeah, yeah, because I was like, oh, oh
But then
yeah, yeah.
we know enough to know that fro's are not just exclusively a black thing. So
No, no, that's true. That's 100% true.
um
Uh, yeah,
yeah,
I'm excited about it.
you're not scared at all. Me
Not
neither. Like
scared
I'm
at
like,
all.
bring it
Yeah, yeah, I know.
on.
What do you know?
Like
What
that.
do you know? What it is? I think what it is, and I think that's what Blessed also referred about people not being freaked out is because had like if say a reptilian was to come in contact with you, you may be scared because of certain belief you hold or certain things. That's more like whatever can potentially scares you, they'll make sure that don't take place. The time of fear and trauma is over now. So I think
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So Lilu is saying I dreamed about a giant wave forming and coming for me. At first I felt fear, but then I just accepted it and closed my eyes and it hit me. But I was perfectly okay. Yeah, you just that's that's what I'm talking about as well. Look how much things that we have been programmed to be scared of when they could be our very source of freedom. See what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
And that goes with like a lot of things.
And it can be also a symbol for so many things. It can be energetic as well. So a
Mhm.
big wave like washing over people, and they go literally all the fear they were holding before the wave was there. So it's like a
Yeah.
before and after things as well. Yeah.
Lilo, I don't know if you watched Lisa M. Harrison's Q&A last night or today or any time, but if you go back and watch it, that wave thing will speak to something that she's spoken to about that she mentioned about H2O as well. Hi, Marcus.
Hey Marcus, you're saying, hey, I finally ate something and it was so good. It was spaghetti, and I tested everything, smelled everything, and seemed like I heard the food in harmony. So beautiful. You heard or you
Y-
ate?
y-
Uh, I don't know. I'm not too sure
Yeah,
what you
like
mean. I
it was a
guess
whole it
it
was
was
a
the whole
whole
experience. Yeah,
sensory
yeah. Okay, I see what
experience.
you
I
mean.
get
Food in
that.
harmony. So briefly, I woke up like, where's the food? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Has anyone experienced the same, like more lucidity in dreams? Because it's getting to the point now where I'll be on the other side having an experience, and if I feel like I need to go back, it's even if I wake up, go to the bathroom, come back, I can command to go back, and I just shut my eyes and I'm back exactly where I am with the it's like back. So it's like I'm right back again, right back, and it's not my dimensional space at
Yeah,
all. Like, which is a new thing for just as really it's a new thing for me to experience being able to. It used to be I could do that with my dimensional space, but with other places it was a bit more okay, I'll go then tomorrow night, but it's not that at all anymore. So Lilo is saying the wave blocked out the sky.
yeah. Um,
Yeah. And
I
then
guess.
Shelby,
Yeah.
sorry,
No, no,
I'm
no,
just,
no, no. That's fine. Go ahead.
yeah,
Just
Shelby
finish it.
said, I wonder if that is where the profound energy came from for me and my daughter. Like, I remember that I was manifesting really fast, also. Yeah. Plus, a part of it's them sending down these codes, and this grid keeps on coming up. The idea of this grid keeps on coming up, and it's been coming up in some of the messages that I've been given as well, like the idea of the grid, the idea of activation, the idea of it changing us on a cellular level so that we can receive more
Yeah.
of who we are, of what it is. And it's like it's coming in hard and fast. Hey,
Hey, so bless you answering Lilo. You're saying that you've heard several others having that sort of vision as well. There's actually channel material which references it in a similar manner. Curious.
yeah,
Yeah, well, I bet you're onto something with it.
yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah,
So
Kennedy saying one other thing. I usually appear in my friends' dreams as a child or like an old man, but recently I've been told that I've been appearing as my current template.
cool.
Yeah, that's yeah,
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 you think you're getting closer? Absolutely.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Course.
You're getting closer here.
Course. I think you're commanding more of it, like, okay.
So
You know what I mean? Like you're stepping into it.
yeah, so Marcus is saying as well, definitely a big shift going on same day manifestations. I've been on missions every night while dreaming. Everything I think about during the day, I get clarity during the night. Maybe conquering fears. Yeah, absolutely.
I can definitely agree to that one. Like I've literally been gone like I think it came up last week about the mall space, like the space it's like a mall. But what happens in the mall is you just go there, and if you want something, you just line up and you get it because it's like there's no money or anything like that. And I picked something up there, and that's where I saw Cat, by the way. And I picked something up, and I was like, how am I going to need this? And I gave it back. But this is where I've noticed I didn't understand why it was given to me. So instead of asking a question, I immediately had a fear around it. Like, I hope this isn't going to manifest in my daily life. Da 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 da. I started getting scared about it. So I was like, no, I'm going to give this back. Does anyone need this? Does anyone need this? And then everyone was like, no, I'm good. So I was like, no, I'm giving it back. I'm getting something else. And then as I've given it back and got something else, I thought, why are you assuming that it's the worst? And then those are the things I've been made to like work through as I've woken up. I don't know if you have had that. So like you dream about something, and if you haven't completed what it was in your dream, you wake up, you deal with it. Has anyone been experiencing that as well? So Shelby said, I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm seeing as well. Danielle is saying, "Oh yeah, definitely shifting and manifesting is wild. I started doing yoga and intermittent fasting. a year and a half ago, and then last couple of weeks, the changes in my body have been insane. Yeah,
Yep.
sometimes that's, yeah,
And that's
that's
another
what it
thing.
is. Yeah.
Has anyone else experienced not needing to eat so much? Because I know that me, you, and Bless were discussing that on our last chat. Like, sometimes I find myself eating just for socialization reasons. If that sounds good enough reason to eat, just like, yeah, we could sit down and have some dinner. I guess I'll have a bit, but the whole day didn't eat, didn't feel anyway, didn't feel hungry, thirsty at times. Outside of that, nothing. Yeah,
Yeah, or sleep as well. It's like
sleep as
4 hours
well.
sleep and
Yeah.
keep it moving.
Bless is
Yeah,
saying, so Lulu was like, yeah, something to do with a
getting a
cleansing, I bet.
cleansing a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, you're saying fair. It's constantly generated here. Yeah, that was the old paradigm where they just try and cipher energy through your emotion. So
Yeah.
making you scared. That's the type of energy they wanted to cipher.
And I think
Um,
that's probably why we're all just moving through it and kind of like collapsing all of those timelines of fear or timelines around, okay, what could I lose and what could I be fearful of? And all of this is like just
yeah,
coming up and we're just dealing with it.
yeah. Blessed young okay, you're answering Lilo as well and saying, yeah, I agree with Shem. Check out Lisa M. Harrison recent Q&A and see if the material she gives related to water resonates with you, or I'd be need
Yeah.
to see what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diana, you say, oh my god, Sam, Daniel, it's actually insane. My husband is like you, lost so much weight out of nowhere. Yeah. um
Yep.
Kennedy, you're saying the lucidity is increasing, but the remembrance of the control I have while in that state still hasn't hit, because I just be so happy and unbothered that well. Yeah, it's about the integration. You're not gonna remember the way you think. Also, remember, because something to bear in mind as well. You remember, if I tell you memory, you're saying, well, I store them in my brain. So when your earth self tend to say, okay, I can't remember, because you're trying to rack your brain literally to just trying to get back a memory of something. um, but it is known even scientifically that your body stores memory. You got muscle memories, you got all sort of things. So you got to be in a full trust that whatever you've experienced been integrated anyway, and not to trying to recall it from a brain mind perspective, but more for the heart space and the embodiment of your soul here. So that is more how you will retrieve memories. And the reason why we don't remember dreams is because when we're trying to remember, we're trying to use our brain, and we're not the trust that we have integrated. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that makes a huge difference to see it
Yeah.
like that as well.
That makes sense for me as well.
Um,
I had to let that one go at the beginning of the month because there was so much information coming through and I was finding myself getting really frustrated about that. Like,
mhm.
we were having a conversation and I don't remember everything, or I'd meet somebody would introduce me to a being and I'd be like, I've never seen that being before, but they were talking about something and it was this subject, but
Yeah,
and then you were like, if you keep on saying I can't remember, guess what?
you won't remember.
And I was like,
Mm. Yeah, just because you're using your brain doesn't mean that you don't remember in any other way. There's so many other ways to remember.
it's
Hence, one when you get a download, it's hardly it's not from your brain. It's you can feel it gets dropped into you. Everything, the sensation, the feelings, and that. But also, what there's an explanation why we function like that. Like this here is the languages, which is limiting as well. So when you want to even explain a concept, you can't really explain. So even if you get a download, it's very difficult to translate it into languages sometimes. So yeah.
yeah, the brain is the processor, not the hard drive.
Yeah, exactly.
For
It's just
real. So
yeah.
Danielle said also the moment of glimpses or flashes of beings around me have increased as well as feeling beings around me. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that I am never alone. Someone is always with me.
absolutely.
So
So you're saying I haven't had a full OB etc. But I am feeling more intensely. I am trusting and allowing. Yeah, absolutely. That's a big
Great
part of
place to
it.
be in.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That
So Danielle says,
say you answer Indiana. See, you say it is wild, like my dream body that I have worked for years. Okay, for it is just here. I say I feel like I am just bringing my soul body here. If that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely, 100%.
absolutely, and
Yeah,
congratulations,
yeah,
because listen,
yeah,
it's real out here when you're trying to achieve something like that, especially when it comes to you're pouring love onto yourself and focusing on yourself, and then the overlay not showing you the results that you desire, and now you finally seen it. It's a moment to celebrate, Danielle,
yeah.
really. So congrats,
So
girl.
yeah, Lilo, you're saying you got to watch it again because water is definitely coming in
Coming in strong.
strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Bless says, regarding changes over the last month, I'm definitely changing. When I shift into my knowing, for example, I feel that shit deep inside
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
LOL. It's like shifting internal power slash energy.
Yeah.
Hard to explain, yet you've explained it well.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
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 Muhuri, you're saying the dream I had a few weeks now makes sense. The sky was a mirror image of the ground. Roads were oh, missed it.
Oops.
Um, yeah, yeah. What was that?
There we
Okay,
go.
there you go. Uh, roads were also in the sky, which was freaky and confusing, but as above, so below
In
in
hindsight.
hindsight. Do you know what, Muhuri? After what you've explained, the last time you had a so-called dream, which sounded to us more like an OB, sounds again that you're having the same experience. You just call it a dream, but yeah, yeah, yeah,
I can see that. It's
yeah, yeah,
and that speaks to the idea that the waters above, like, as to why it would reflect. Um, but yeah, all of this, it seems like water, dreams, moon, it seems like this is all a big theme for everybody, and that shifting. Um, a lot of my shifts also has been in relationships. So if you lot are familiar with what I was talking about with my mum, I think I was chatting about it on a Catch Me If You Can. A lot of the time now that we're basically like no contact, and that's because that's for many reasons, including her health. But I see her on the other side, so I check in on her. She lives in a certain place. I go back to that place. That's where she is. She is reading like her 35-year-old self, um, and that's how she appears. She chats to me. We say certain things. Now I haven't spoken to her like verbally for months, 6 months, more, maybe a little more. And just yesterday, out of the blue, I get a phone call, and it's her friend on the phone saying, "I have your mum here. She can't speak, but she needed you to know this." And literally, she confirmed that what's happening on the other side, she's message received. And needless to say, um, that meant so much to me on so many levels, because I'm like, firstly, I'm not mad. Secondly, home is home. So when this whole phenomenon about people having OBEs is here, and everyone's so excited to do it, I understand that excitement, because what it means when once that is experienced, and what you can do with this type of ability unlock for yourself over here. So when you do have an experience, I need you guys to really lock in and acknowledge it as such. If you see family members and you know them, you know their energy. With your eyes closed, you can feel their energy signature. Trust it, because she just, with her very limited speech and through a friend, a loving friend, was just explaining to me, yep, she gets it, yep, all of that. And even, yep, she's been seeing you, she's just telling you, she sees you, she knows. And I was like, yo, this goes deeper than so much. I can see that I understand when people get a little bit desperate to even want the experience of an OBE because of how freeing it can be. So yeah, that's what it did for me this month. One of many things. Um, and I know some of you have seen your families as well. So I'm just like, I get it. I see you. Yeah.
So Kennedy said, I've experienced that for a while, not eating much. My grandma thinks I am well as hell. Yeah, well,
Bless.
blessed. I only eat for fun as of the last week or so. Very recent development. I am just not hungry anymore and not sleeping as much without feeling fatigue. Yeah, that's the same thing here. Fresh Kool-Aid. Hi, good to see you here.
Hey, dope
Um,
name.
yeah, yeah. The eating is something I noticed as well, but I thought maybe it was just in my head. No, no, it's not. It's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah,
Um,
this is happening all over the place.
so
So,
he's saying Lisa M. Harrison has been in my field deconstructing the construct. Have been feeling the shift. Yes, not eating as well as not much
yeah,
sleep. Yeah. If anything, I crave more fruit now, but obviously, where we are in the UK, sometimes the fruit is the access is all right, but could do with a bit more access to certain type of fruit as well. Danielle, you're saying that to bless, you're saying bless, you're saying same here. Yeah, I don't feel hungry hardly, but I still eat dinner because I have young sons and eating together as a family is important to us. Uh, to you obviously as well. So, but I definitely don't eat as much anymore. Yeah.
yeah. That's just it.
Hey
Just is what
Flash,
it is. Hey, Flash.
peace guys.
Yeah,
How's
everyone
everyone
is
feeling?
feeling the shift, Flash. That's what's going on
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. Everyone's literally shifting.
Yep, everyone
Um,
is shifting. So,
Shelby,
Shelby,
I feel like my days are being intentionally filled with distractions to keep me from something. I have all the tools to attempt an OB, but never the time. Frustrated. Yeah. Also, though, you perhaps you see it a bit differently. Like that if it's all planned, you soul know what it's doing, what timing in which you're going to have an OB. And who knows? I mean, hey, these things with the shift we are doing now, they may not need for an OB anymore. I can see where because here's the thing. Even one of the main goal for people telling you about the other side is that so but when the same person that knows and have an OB will know what's down on the other side. But few people had astral travel before, but because they were skeptical, they just when they came back were like, nah. I mean, yes, it's an illusion. Like you know, so it's not so much done because you have an OB that you're gonna start being a believer in it or not. You know, whether you have one or not, there's more to this life here. Period. Like I didn't wait to have an OB to know that. I just knew inside my heart that for sure I was 100% sure there's something more than this. And so even if whether you have one or not, you look, you hear in the chat, there's clearly something in you that knows that it's the truth.
so Bless says, yeah, right, Amondi, language is instant distortion.
Yeah,
Yep,
absolutely.
yep. Yeah, that's
Do
what
you,
it's the confusion of it all.
do you
Like,
know what? How I was able as well to realize it more is because I had to start learning another language, which then you realize the subtle distortion between the two languages. You realize how certain people mean the same thing but explain it in different ways, and the limitation that you've got one language versus the other. So yeah, in terms of distortion, yeah, it's pretty high.
so the fruit thing is rife here. Everybody's out here. So, which also pegs into a conversation we were having with Blessed. which I see your message. Yeah. Yeah, bless. I'm just going to stop there because there aren't really any words. Um, is this whole entire going back to eating fruits and what it is, and that they it's that one thing that the plant gives away willingly. And we had this whole chat about it, like the idea that when we cut down plants that they're not feeling anything, but fruits are like that one thing that the plant willingly gives over. Like it will just,
Yeah.
it will, when it's ripe, it will just give it over. And it's like an energetically aligned food type of thing. You know, it's like cruelty free food, so to speak. But yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know how anyone else feels about that. But that was a whole box. That was a whole conversation. But I do feel better when I eat fruits.
Yeah. The only things I would say though, um, there's a forcing of the timing and how fruit have to come to maturity. So I'm well aware of fruit that when you're in certain country, fruit that you receive in the country, they sometimes they when the fruit ripen on the tree or the plant, what it does is all the minerals, everything the fruit contains is fully there. But when you take it out and then let it ripen, once off of the tree, you don't get as much as goodness from the fruit. So when I was saying accessibility, that's also what I was referring to. And I'm saying as well, Flash, you say, I've definitely been fasting by accident and eating lots of fruit. Yeah, by accident, you're right. It's interesting because that happened to me a lot. Actually, I always been fasting. I just never realized this is something I was doing by accident. Yeah, for a long time. Flash is saying also as well. I'm really glad we can all feel this honesty because I am around certain people that really think I am crazy. I just laugh because, like Omondi say, there's something in you that knows there is more. Do you know what, Flash? When I had my first OB, and I actually consciously I'm talking about because we all have them, and I left my body. When I was a lot of people were referring in the fact that they were surprised that they still exist. That was one of the things. Oh my God, I still exist, but I did not need confirmation for that. Personally, I found myself on the other side, but I knew already there was a knowing already for me. That was my experience. So that my reason for having it was different. So the thing is, like you say, when you know, and you got trust that, guys.
Yeah.
Trust it. Yeah.
So Kennedy says, I always say that I arrived at this point because I kept asking questions. Yeah, I guess we're all a curious bunch, like for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I think curiosity is like, yeah, it's right up there, isn't it?
100%.
Sometimes it's the reason I even bother to go back to sleep. I'm like, let
Yeah.
me find out about this. And then I put my, Mrs. Madam Merkel hat on. Okay. All right.
That's actually funny.
Okay.
Legit.
I'm
Um,
almost in opposite state. I'll have an OBE when it's time for me. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Jeb,
Well,
just accept it, and just be like, yep,
yeah,
it's
you,
coming when it's coming.
yeah. And what I'm saying is, if you follow whatever techniques, courses, masterclass you follow, do it, practice it, but like a game, enjoy it like a game. Because when the time's right, the time's right. When that happened for me the first time, I wasn't expecting it. But then I was able to look back in the past, certain situations I've experienced, and I realized, oh, I was having them. But I just called them dreamed or stuff like that. So yeah, it's funny how things are sometimes. You have to let go.
Hi, Creo.
Hi, Creo.
So last week, I said to myself, so spirit guide, you are always around me. Show me a sign. Sure enough, in the afternoon, a homeless lady kicked my car and told me to turn my music down. A block away from where I was, another homeless lady asked me for a ride. She insisted too. Yo.
Wow. I guess you've got a nice
Try-
car.
yeah, it's either you got a dopest car.
I could make
Nah, that is
this car my home.
yeah. Synchronicities are real out
Yeah,
here,
it
and I
is.
think that that's another thing that's exciting for everyone. Like that's why I'm just in taking it day by day, because when these things happen, like literally this morning, when things happen and you're like, whoa, this is the state we live in, where things just unfold magically. I think that's what we're here for. Like, I think that's our choice to come back and experience it this time, like this. Just being in a state of wonder, discovery, and then, you know, being in a state where you can get to witness miracles. And yeah, it's lovely.
Actually, funny enough, you know what, Cryo, I've got my own experience as well. By and then I realized that was my guy that I met on the street, and I remember crossing the street. I think I was with Gabby that day.
You were.
And then I must cross the street, and I see this old man coming from nowhere, and then he turned around to me and say, oh, he put his arm on his hand on my arm, and started asking me, oh, do you know where da 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 was? I don't know what it was at all, but he was asking me what that was. And I don't. It's not that I don't like when people touch me. When it's trying to touch me, I'm a bit like, oh, like what's going on, like, and then
Yeah.
but for some reason it wasn't too much. It was like wondering what was going on, and he looked at me, and the way he looked at me, I knew there was something different. And he saw that I was not confused, but I didn't know. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know where it was. And I saw he couldn't. He presented himself as someone who couldn't really walk well. And I'm like, should I help him cross the road, or what should I do? He seems to be lost. He's asking me this direction I don't know. So I looked more confused than him, and I was like, I was trying to help him. I'm not sure, what is it again? And I was asking him question like this, and he looked at me and said, "Don't worry, that's all right. No, don't worry." And I was like, "Okay." And he went, and I realized later, because there was a period in my life where uh, not knowing was a bit of an issue. I was getting confused. And his message to me, and as I took it, it's don't worry when you're confused. Don't worry when you just don't know. Just be at peace. That's really what it was. And it's just the interaction. And I was like that because he stayed in my mind for like a couple of hours after that. And I was like, wow, I keep on thinking about this old man. Because it's the way the interaction took place. So sometimes, like you say, Crayo, there's certain interaction and there was a time in my life where I felt like I could do with you help, guys, like for you to intervene a little bit more because, hey, and that's when I realized, that's what that was. And one other thing I knew as well, someone that old on their own can barely walk shouldn't cross a multi-lane crossing. And it's more than multi-lane, it's like a junction, and you have to cross on one side and then cross another one and across another side. You can't just cross once and that's it. And I was like,
Mm.
and he didn't have like when you have
Zimmer
this
frame.
Zimmer frame or sort of things to help himself. Because old people where we are, usually they have these little buggy where they drive
Oh,
and then they just drive off. They're this
like the dude
carton.
with the little yellow
Yeah,
one.
there's plenty of them. Like you hardly see them if they can walk without it. And that's another reason why I was like, oh, that's what that was. So yeah.
Feel you. So, fabled higher.
Hi, Febo.
Morning, good morning. Okay, plants and humans are so similar, 70-80% water, saying,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, for real.
which we weren't debating, but we were just questioning the validity around it be not being a sentient being, and you're not doing harm by eating a plant versus an animal, just because we don't know how to communicate with plants. But it was a whole thing.
It was the assumption that basically plants don't suffer, they don't feel pain. And it's like, how can you be so sure?
Yeah.
And enough people has been having experiences on the other side where plants told them otherwise.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Shelby saying the knowing comes on like a superpower, and I start immediately channeling through words. Um, like at that time, I'm plugged into a book of knowledge and I'm supposed to teach this, but freeze. You know what? Whatever it is, get it down while it's coming. And then just know it will be of use. So it's not like a train has passed, just you're loading and just take it like that. Because literally, you just spoke about your superpower. You spoke
Yeah.
about your superpower.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hey, Marilyn. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, you're saying yes, fruits are gifts and vegetables are used as medicine for the toxins to aid in detoxification.
Mm,
Yeah.
I think innately as well, if you children get this, and I know there's a big thing for children to eat their vegetables, but if you let them eat what they want to eat at any given time, especially if you like grow things, that this came about because when we were growing things, um, they will gravitate to the things they need. Like trying to decide what they eat as well sometimes doesn't really work. But when you let them gravitate to things, they always gravitate towards like berries or little things like little hand foods and stuff like that. Or if that time they need like to detoxify, then they might grab like that a sweet pepper or at that time Eva took a sweet pepper and was
Yeah.
like crunching it like an apple and we're like, is that a sweet pepper? And she
Yeah.
was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like
So
the soul knows.
So bless you saying, yes, Omondi, they keep the fruit in a warehouse and able to ripen given the condition, then it ripens up when shipped to the supermarket. Unnatural. Yeah, and they spray them as well to delay the ripening process as well. So again,
All these
yeah,
things.
all these things, yeah. Also, do either of you two or chat know of that imagery that shows you the life force or aura around things? I forget the name for it. Y- Um, you were referring to the energy, different energy layers that you can see around, like the aurific field that each things and they will be made and produced, and including ourselves as well. Things we have some different layers or layers around us. Are you referring to that, Blessed?
That would help with food.
Yeah. Well, a part of me why I developing my auric training and actually practicing it, just to be able, like I said, to scan things that come in my house and see what energies be put in it. And because you, depending on what colors show up and what layer, you can know what's going on. So yeah, that's a very useful thing to do.
So working title.
Hey, working title.
Why do I feel like it's meditate? But um what what a beautiful way to um
Understand fruit.
yeah.
Yeah, there's all
Um
things about that,
yeah.
about fruit. I mean, we started building a food forest around our property um in France. And yeah, some things we wanted to do, obviously we didn't get to finish, but
Well, it never finishes, does it?
yeah, no, it doesn't.
It
You could do it
just
forever. Yeah.
matures and done. So
You're saying I'm feeling emotions deeply lately, like, yeah, for a lot of people.
yeah,
That's
that's a
what's
big
happening.
one.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Deanna's feeling that.
Yeah.
And Flash is saying I definitely agree with Shem. Like,
Yeah.
we came here for that feeling of, awe in our divine
Nature.
nature.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. It is definitely exciting times. And I know that there's a lot of like fear mongering around it as well. And I feel the reason why I didn't even look at the 3-eye atlas thing for a while is only because I knew if it is real, it shall stay. You shake the tree long enough, the best fruits will still be on there ripening as they should. And I felt like the tree was well and truly shook and it didn't fall out. So I was like, okay, I'll have a look at this and see what's happening. And there are a few key things that have come through for that, and the shift that everyone's feeling, this genuine deep down knowing, this need to just suddenly realign and do their own shaking of the tree has just been a whole thing. Miracles unfolding for themselves. Reaching critical point when it comes to stuff that's not in alignment with you, like Kat, she's left a job. And then she has a friend who's leaving her job too. Like these things are all synchronized. Like these are all things that I would say not to at least ponder and be like, I'm seeing some relation here.
Yeah, and I think change is inevitable as well, because if a lot of us feel the need to eat less, sleep less, um, could you imagine what that would cause worldwide in the food industry? Specifically, how we know everything get generated. There's sometimes another production of food, which lead to a lot of wasted food anyway. And it's not best quality because as far as the volume you can ingest, yeah, you are limited. But then if even you food yourself up to capacity, but you don't get all the minerals anyways, so you are limited, but you're also depleted at the same time. So, but all these things will change. Inevitably, things all going to collapse, regardless, because people don't need to eat as much, which means, let's face it, you're going to work, and it's probably why people feel like, I can quit my job now because I don't eat as much. I mean, paraphrasing here, but it's like, they probably can cut back on some certain aspect of the finance.
You're
Not
like, I
saying
don't eat
like,
breakfast. I don't eat lunch. The
I
fuck?
can live off of life. But yeah, I can see where this is kind of going in a way.
Well, I
Yeah.
was actually, as you said that, I was thinking about how much of us has spent years being in a state of malnutrition. And it used to
Yeah.
be something that we thought was a third world situation. Oh my God, they're starving. Look at the flies on their eyes. Meanwhile, Matunde's got a Merc. He's out here riding in these streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can tell
Living
you that
his best life.
that's some
And then
country.
we've been here in the West, like, oh, the poor kids. We're bellies full, nutrients low.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And now it's like all of that's been shaken up. Like,
Yeah, and I think also in the West we get so impressed, at the presence of a dragon fruit. We are so, a lot of us are not knowledgeable about how much resources there is when it comes down to even fruit alone. So I think we're getting to a point of expansion where people are going to discover new things and maybe change their diet and stuff like that. And I think it started by us feeling like, well, I'm not so hungry anymore. I don't want to eat that things no more. So that is the thing. So it's a beautiful thing to witness, though. But
yeah.
yeah, um,
All right. So Eno is just saying, yes, I've been asking for proof, a bit uncertain. Comparing my experiences and knowing that it's a part of the old programming, these conversations give space to resonate together. Yeah, I'm so
yeah.
grateful. And so am I.
So am I.
Yeah, I've got a lot to be grateful for this month, the miracles unfolding, the synchronicities between my family, even you guys, like seeing some of you guys on the other side as well, even catching glimpses of you just living your lives. And contact,
Yeah.
messages, downloads, all the readings as well that I've taken this month. It's just been I'm 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 happy. I'm
Mm.
happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm good. Like it's not even happy as what happy used to mean to me. It's just, I'm comfortably good. Like,
Satisfaction.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah. So you're seeing there has been studies about plants reacting to being harmed. I don't judge it, but it's interesting. Meat, vegetables, whatever we eat, what we need, like you said, the soul knows. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's the truth. Bless, you saying, yeah, basically what you said, you probably just see it all on your own at this point. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Monday. Yeah. You're saying food forest. I'm also been doing that. The things that grow nearby is exactly what can heal. I love plants. Yeah, plants are
Yeah.
wonderful.
So
Yeah.
Marcus,
Marcus is saying, for some reason, I feel like I am allergic to most foods, giving me so many migraines. So I've been pushed in the direction to eat fruits and vegetables now. This is just
this
this week.
week, listen and then follow whatever it is your vessel is asking for. Because at this point, it's like I feel like if all of us have been living out of alignment for so long, there has to come a time where like the vessel and the soul is just like, okay, cut the shit, peeps. This is how I'm gonna do it. You didn't want to listen. I did try and send you that thing about fruits, but now this
It's like
and
wrap this up. We're
yeah,
going
it's like
now. Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Yeah. So
all right.
you're saying that the U.S. government had promoted Victory Gardens during World War II. My father was in the army, and I am a product of the war. I used to believe. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. They used to do these things.
Um,
There's so much. Do you know what? It's in relation to farming and food and how this affect people. You guys can go and check Paul Gauchi, I think is his name. It's like back
Back to Eden.
to Eden. That's his garden. His garden is wonderful. And he's had a disability caused by him being a part of, I think, pilot during the Vietnam War, and they had to basically spoil the crops with an orange pesticide, I think, or herbicide. They had to spray it, but
Yeah.
the pilot got affected by that. And but obviously, as a result, he followed his path and he started doing this no dig wood chip garden, and it's an amazing thing. You learn so much from him. And he was talking even down to organic food. We saying organic, but some of them don't have even the mineral to sustain you. So all of this thing, all this aspect is it's literally like he's a well of information when it comes to that, and it's an
Hmm.
important thing to understand. Yeah,
And
for
we
our own self.
also, sorry to cut you, we also looked into the organic labeling. And in
Mm.
order to achieve the license for it, the bar is pretty low. I'm not going to lie out here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Well,
pretty low.
we actually where we used to live, we actually talked to few farmers there. One was actually producing apples, and he wanted to transition from non-organic to organic, and for his own personal reason as well, was just not. Actually wasn't really a business move because it wasn't going to be more profitable, but he was thinking like apples should never be eaten that way or sold that way. So I want to change this. But when he figured that all the thing he had to do, he realized that even what they were checking, it's not true organic anyway. It's like it couldn't it didn't make sense. That's what he
He
was
was
explaining to
laughing.
me. Yeah, the way they were, how far they were going to check, the quantity of pesticide that was, and I was like, no, that's not enough.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The bar is pretty low,
yeah,
folks.
like Shem said, the bar's pretty low.
So Flash is saying synchronicities are so heavy. I keep being told my spirit by told by spirit to read autobiographies of a yogi. Almost everywhere I go, I'm told read it. Have you guys read it? No,
No, but
I'm not really a reader, to be fair. I've read a handful of books, and that was kind of forced. I've only probably got one book or two books I've willingly read over time, anyhow. The rest I kind of just either audiobook it or I just found out through my travels, OBE travels. But if Spirit is saying read that. It's probably gonna speak to you and
yeah,
give you another clue to follow.
yeah,
But
absolutely,
follow
100%.
it.
And some,
Follow
yeah,
yourself. Yeah.
sometimes something specific in it. It doesn't have to be the whole book, but it might be one particular thing they wanted you to get. So yeah, for sure, read it. You say, yeah, we are so used to being unwell. Digestion issues have been so normal. Yeah, when it's not natural. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Cat,
exactly, Cat. It's
it's called
called
Agent
Agent
Orange.
Orange.
Yeah, there you go, Cat.
There we
Yeah,
go, Cat.
exactly that.
Yes,
Couldn't remember
Cat.
the name, but thank you, Cat.
Yes, Cat. And it's not that all of these things are like unbelievable to us. Like we know that they were out here spraying the crops because, everyone is so dependent on eating. The mere fact that the ascension is meaning that all this awakening is meaning that we all eat less, that's one less thing to be attacked from. That's one less thing to be worried about. That's one less source of scarcity that we have to have. If we ain't gonna worry about starving kids or feeding your kids or feeding yourself or eating the right food. Because say you do have all the access to all the funds you need to be able to feed yourself, isn't the next conundrum what you're going to eat?
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to eat that's the best? It's its own bag. It's like layer. It's like a layer cake of fuckery when it comes down to it. So say you do have access to it, and now you eating some stuff, and now you find out. It's like if you could have. Sometimes I'm grateful for the times I actually couldn't afford shit because I was like, had I had the money, that would have been me right there. Like, when you're like a trend came, whether it had been supplements or
Mm.
whatever it is,
Yeah.
and then years afterwards or months afterwards, you're like, this many deaths happened, or you're finding out it was like basic fuckery, and you're like, whoa. I
Yeah.
just have compassion when I hear these things. So
Yeah.
it's like this is really alleviating so much layers of fear and struggle and scarcity.
I would say something about this. I would say for my part personally, I've had to come to realizations when we began to do homesteading and the food forest. I was doing it from a place of fear and scarcity in order to be more healthy and blah blah blah. But I changed now. Now I realize that I would still do it, but from a place of love, not fear, simply because I want to be able to be in a position now where I can master these things. So no matter what the current trend or belief is, I can transmute this because ultimately something that supersede anything you're going to eat, it's whatever you register here and you can translate back to here and then transmute whatever feel whatever that is, has an impact on your body on the cellular level. So it's been proven scientifically for the one that are skeptic, but I'm not speaking necessarily to them. I'm just saying that that is something we know. So if I put more care and attention on the way I process things and I'm doing from a place of love, then no matter what I ingest, I can transmit that. So I'm no more bound to whatever's going on here because whether we like it or not, everything here is divine. Even the things we say, well, this is evil, like this and that, it's all divine. So, but then when I do enough farming, or if I decide to produce whatever fruit or whatever I want to do, it's from a place of love, not fear. And that I know
Yeah.
will have more reach and it will impact positively more people because if I provide fruit or provide anything to somebody, it's going to be with love behind it, not fear. And that is where I'm trying to go now. Well, I'm going, not even try, I'm going.
Um, when you said it, I thought about when we first bought the seeds,
Yeah.
and we literally said, this month we're going to eat, but not like that. It's going to be a very stewy month. It's going to be soup, 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 but we're
Yeah.
going to buy seeds instead of buy this groceries.
Yeah.
But then do you remember that it happened maybe 2 years, and then 2 years later, lockdown?